Charlamagne gives Donkey of the Day to Lil Wayne for his comments on Black Lives Matter.
Other day, man.
You are a donkey. It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate. I might not have the song of the day, but I got the Donkey of the Day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit it with the hero.
Yes, the Breakfast Club, bitch. Who's Donkey of the Day today? Wow. Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, November 2nd goes to Lil Wayne. Weezy F Baby is what they call him. He's currently trending on Twitter. It's damn near 100,000 tweets about this subject. I honestly don't even understand why we are giving this too much energy, because it really shouldn't be news. Is it news when dogs bark? What about when cows moo? Are we in an uproar when cats meow? When pigs oink? What about when young M.A. goes, ooh? Is it ever news when any of that happens? No, it's not, because we expect all those things to happen, and they are not a big deal. But alas, when it comes to celebrities, even if we know where said celebrity stands on certain things, even if we already know what to expect from certain celebrities on certain issues, we still act shocked and in awe when they say problematic things. And one of those celebrities who is always saying problematic things is Lil Wayne. Now, Lil Wayne was on Nightline last night giving his thoughts on the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, he's given his thoughts on social issues before, in particular when asked about race and Colin Kaepernick's protest of the national anthem on the show Undisputed with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. He said this. Let's listen to the clip.
These 33 years have been nothing but a blessing. I have never dealt with racism, and I'm glad I didn't have to. It is my reality. Not only did I thought it was over, I still believe it's over, but obviously it isn't. I don't want to be bashed, because I don't want to sound like I'm on the wrong, if there is a side, but when I look out and I come up off the stage of my show when I'm on tour, in my stance or whatever, and I open my eyes and I see everybody. My crowd has always been everybody, thank God.
Now, clearly somebody at Nightline saw that and decided to, ask Lil Wayne about BLM, because they knew they was going to get exactly what they got, which was maybe some ignorance on top of some arrogance, which translates into massive clickbait. Let's hear what Lil Wayne had to say on Nightline about the Black Lives Matter movement.
What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it? What do you mean?
The idea was that there's this movement thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that.
Just sounds weird. I don't know that you put a name on. If somebody got shot by police for a reason. I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. That man white, he filming me. My life matter, especially to my I don't feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me.
First of all, let's acknowledge the fact that was hilarious, okay?
And then he took off the mic and left.
My life matters, especially to my business.
Stop.
That's a bar. Drop one of Clues bombs for that line, man.
Long as Max love me.
I laughed so hard at that when I heard it last night. Now, Wayne is entitled to his opinion, and we are entitled to tell him that he's wrong. I'm not even giving him donkey, because I expect ducks to quack. When I expect things from certain people, I'm not surprised or shocked or upset when they give me what I expect. The reason Wayne is getting donkey is because this new stance he has taken in regards to black issues are particularly strange, because he didn't always feel that way. I can name quite a few records where Wayne has addressed police brutality and systemic racism. I mean, back in 2015, he talked about police brutality against black people on a record called My Heart Racist. Do we have a clip from that?
Mm-hmm. What are we running from? The police, but they already killed enough of us. Stay out the street, cause they don't fuck with us, they hunting us. We in a race against the races, that's a color run.
Okay, addressing racism and police brutality. He said the police, have already killed enough of us. Stay out the streets because they don't F with us. They hunting us. We in a race against racists. That's a color run. Now, if you never heard that one, you certainly heard Georgia Bush. That record came out months after Katrina. Can we hear some of that?
When they telling y'all lies on the news, the white people smiling like everything cool. But I know people that died in that pool. I know people that died in them schools. Now what is the survivor to do? Got no trailer, you gotta move. Now it's on to Texas and to Georgia. They tell you what they want, show you what they want you to see, but they don't let you know what's really going on. Make it look like a lot of stealing going on. Boy, them cops is killers in my home. I shake it dead in the middle of the street.
Now you're talking about police brutality again, and saying the white people are smiling like everything's cool while people he knows that are dying in the waters of, Katrina. How you go from that, Wayne, to acting like you don't know racism exists? Those records sound very Black Lives Matter to me. Very aware, okay? Those same issues you say don't affect you now definitely seem like they affected you then. What happened, King? What corporate connects are you trying hard not to offend? What sponsorship you trying not to lose or gain by doing this? Because it's not like you don't have a history of speaking out against these same injustices you claim don't exist now. And salute to Genius, the website, my guy Rob Markman, because I had a couple of these socially conscious Wayne records off the top of my head, but Genius put together a nice article back in September about Lil Wayne's socially conscious lyrics and even hit me to some I didn't know about. One of them was on the Carter Three's Tie My Hands. Wayne raps about why black people don't vote. Can we hear it?
They tried to tell me keep my eyes open, my whole city underwater. Some people still floating, and they wonder why black people still voting. Cause your president's still joking. Take away the football team, the basketball team.
Okay.
Now all we got is me to represent New Orleans. No
And we got one more on Outkast's Hollywood divorce. We got that covered.
The hurricane coming took my Louisiana home, and all I got in return was a darn country song. This old country wrong. Oh, but you're right if you just put a little ice on and cut your mic on.
Okay. Next person that gets to interview Lil Wayne, because he would never come to the Breakfast Club. Ask him about those records and those lyrics. Play those records and those lyrics for him. How has he made a complete 180 from being somewhat socially conscious and aware and speaking out against racism and police brutality to, racism doesn't exist? Do you also remember in 2012 when Wayne said he wasn't going to Chesapeake Energy Arena anymore in OKC after a dispute over tickets? You remember Wayne couldn't get courtside seats and that I think Kevin Durant and James Harden offered him tickets, but Wayne said that's not the point. Do you remember him saying he felt unwanted there and race was a factor? Remember when he told the Associated Press it's the players stepping up, but of course the players aren't white. I don't want to be sitting there on behalf of you, and I'm sitting next to a person that's like, I don't want this guy sitting next to me, but forget you, I'm on Forbes. My God, Lil Wayne must be a clone. Lil Wayne might be, no, for real, he might be a clone. How do your stances shift so dramatically? I don't care about, Lil Wayne's stance on BLM or systemic racism or police brutality simply because what he says about these issues doesn't matter. Like I said in the beginning, I expect dogs to bark. I expect Young M.A. to say, ooh.
Stop saying that.
Sounds so crazy.
So Lil Wayne saying ignorant things isn't a surprise to me, but the reason Wayne is getting this hee-haw is because of the contradictions, the hypocrisy, ladies and gentlemen. Kids, stay away from the scissor. That lean just makes you tired. And we know Lil Wayne loves the lean. And this is what happens when a woke person drinks too much lean and falls asleep. Please give Lil Wayne the biggest hee-haw, please. Sheesh. And I expect everybody who called out Floyd Mayweather for his All Lives Matter comments a couple weeks ago, and by everybody I mean you, T.I. Yes, T.I. I expect you to publicly call out Lil Wayne for these statements, same way you did Floyd Mayweather Jr., same way you did Don King. This isn't one of those times where we're going to make excuses for the people we like. And I don't expect anyone to be selective when it comes to chastising Lil Wayne for these comments, because these were worse than Floyd Mayweather's comments. I don't want to hear Lil Wayne was high, which he clearly was. I don't want to hear Lil Wayne is in his own world and doesn't know what's going on, like Toya said when she was here, because that excuse is a bunch of malarkey. If you don't know what's going on, then it's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Up next, Ask Ye. 800-585-10.